heavy metals.
Eat up.
I'm obsessed with parasites.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I got one.
Acne right on the bone.
It must be caused by your genetics and not some sort of environmental factor.
Well, the sun lamp obviously does more than any other supplement. Take your bed seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, for real.
Yeah, it was Brooklyn. It was horrible, yeah. And I lived with this family. They had half of the house. I had one of the rooms. And there was like mice. And they kept opening my mail. This guy, big, huge, fat guy lived there. He just would puke all day. He was one of the fattest men I've ever seen in my life. And he would, most of his day was just puking in the bathroom, just all day. And I'm just like, I'm in New York, baby. This is it.
Big Apple, baby.
If it was easy, everyone would do it.
Got to start somewhere. What was he puking from? Like, what do you think? What did he say?
I think he was just I don't know. I think you just get to a certain point when you're so fat that like your body's dying.
The pressure on the glottis becomes overwhelming. And it forces you to have a reaction.
I believe that.
Body's natural reaction.
He was just all the time.
Well, I can feel it coming from myself. I've been gaining weight, fattening up. I can feel my neck closing down.
I drank castor oil this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
I don't know what I was thinking. I was like,
on purpose?
I'm obsessed with parasites.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I got one.
A worm or something.
A big old snake.
You haven't done a cleanse yet, though, have you?
I have the worm. I finally found my wormwood cleanse. And then I was like, all right, before I do this, let me do the castor oil one.
Yeah.
I whacked down the castor oil, nothing, which is like, they say supposedly instantly. I was like, all right, I'm going to have like instant shits. There are hot girls on TikTok that are like, I'm going to show you something really graphic. And there is a straight up snake in the toilet. They are picking up things that look like passion fruit covered in shit. And they're like, I found this in my stool. They're like holding it up with like a stick. And I'm like, oh, I want that. I know that's in there. I want to that out because I know it's eating my brain.
Like a worm?
Like a worm.
They're pulling full, like, foot-long worms out of it?
Yeah. Like there's extension cords in there putting an asshole. And I know I got the same thing.
Do you still do whey protein?
I do organ protein, livers.
Okay. The whey protein stuff like workout drinks,
bad.
Avoid that.
Yeah.
I always thought it was pretty bad.
Whey protein is not good for you, I think.
It's not just skin.
Gang.
Is it just skin?
Well, it is a byproduct. The whey is what they like shave off. I don't know what's involved and what it does to your body, but it's not good.
I feel like vitamins are like that too. Like vitamin D is like wool.
I have no idea.
And I was like, how?
Have you had cystic acne?
No.
Oh, you haven't had like real deep, super deep acne?
No, not really.
Have you?
I did in high school, yeah.
Yeah.
I did in high school. It was like brutal.
Where?
Just my face.
Yeah.
Like here. It's acne, Charles, it's so deep that it doesn't form a whitehead or anything. Like it's way in your skin.
Oh.
And it like, because it's so deep, it like it's even more inflamed and like tender. And like, it makes it deforms your face too. Like it'll make your cheek bulge out like this or your forehead will bulge out. It just feels insane.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a really good look.
Yeah, like acne right on the bone.
Yeah, it must be caused by your genetics and not some sort of environmental factor. Well, your genetics is so that's what you have to go through.
Yeah. Everybody goes through it, kid.
Yeah, you're down in it right now. Sorry, you're down bad right now.
We got some products we can use on you if you're.
We actually have a lot of products. So let's do a discount.
Dermatologist too. You want to see a specialist?
Yeah.
It's like either a one thing in the diet or like a hormone thing, and it'd be completely cleared up. Well, who knows?
I guarantee it was diet. I guarantee it was something in the cafeteria food.
Could be stress. I mean,
I know
maybe.
in fact, I know what it was. I know exactly what
Mozzarella sticks?
No, is it the mozzarella sticks?
Chicken
sticks?
Pasta. Oh, pasta.
At my school is a weird thing because it's Italian, LaSalle. You get a cup of pasta and shells for $1.50.
Yeah.
Every day.
That's
I'd have
awesome.
It was awesome.
That's
It
great.
was a very good one.
Yeah.
I'd eat it all the time.
Yeah.
And there was like the big thing with like pasta carbs thing during football. They would tell you
Carb load.
You're going to be carbo load.
You need it.
100%. Now I carbo load. I get cystic acne. I'm 40 years old. I still get it to this day. If I drink 10 beers or 5 beers, I'll blow up I'll get it everywhere. Same thing. It's all pasta.
You'll be on Dr. Pimple Popper MG YouTube channel.
It's just Dr. Pimple's me just squeezing shit.
It's pasta too?
I think pasta is probably the same, like the gluten.
Could be gluten, could be the iron that's enriched in our food, could be the fun, safe iron that they do for your benefit.
I am glad.
Just something to consider.
I'm glad I want to be iron.
I'm glad you can't get it without being put in.
No, why would you want that? You can't. So you can't get it? No.
What, you'll die in like a week of malaria if you have an iron deficiency. Heavy metals in your pasta.
You'll drop
Thank
like a
you.
fly.
What do you want to die? You want to get a death wish?
Thank you.
Heavy metals.
Thank you. It's like staples, like loose
crazy.
staples from the office.
Then they call it enrichment.
You should go in the Prince Pasta Factory. Be like, just show me the vitamin enriching.
Just
portion.
nail a file. A grinder.
He's like, aren't you happy now?
Pontiac Fiero. They're just taking little pieces off.
In it, it's just like it's like getting ground like
Body
a piece of
rot?
cheese.
Yeah, it's sizzling. They're dipping it in sauce.
We can't sell it if we don't put this in. It's a biohazard if you don't
It's
put iron in
illegal.
it.
It's a bio.
It's the deal.
We have to have hazmat trucks come dispose
For
of it.
pets only.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I don't want to be making dog food. We're making delicious pasta. It's from the Grey Pope. I have to do it.
I'm looking for some without iron, though. It might be some sort of Japanese flour or something you can make some with, but it sounds like a bit of a hassle. But you never know. You might be able to enjoy pasta again.
You're saying fresh Italiano pasta doesn't have non-enriched iron flour?
I mean, I'm sure there's some around. I've never seen one, but maybe there aren't any around. I think it's just standard procedure.
What, does iron accumulate in your brain? Does it pass the
It definitely,
blood-brain barrier?
I would guess that it accumulates, especially in men's bodies that don't have a freaking cycle that blows your rotten blood out of your body. Unless you're doing cupping or, I don't know, maybe giving blood. But
Oh, I've been giving blood.
yeah,
Brooklinen.
Brooklinen?
Yeah.
Linen.
These are the good ones.
Yeah, Brooklinen sheets are nice.
Take your bed seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, for real. Yeah, that's good. Even if you're broke, find a way to get an Aeron chair and at least 2 good pillows.
It's not a bad price.
Down pillow.
Mhm.
Yeah, down pillow and get the not stuffed ones, the ones that are stuffed the least, plush, so that you can mold them to your crevices as needed. The long ones, king size. That's what you get.
How much money for 109? I won't.
If you're a stomach sleeper, these are good. But I think even if you're broke, you should find a way to get an Aeron chair. Facebook Marketplace, get a broken one.
do you use the D3 lamp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have this over there. I have the red panel on one side and the D3 lamp on the other side, which I don't know if that's a bad idea, but I've been doing it.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been doing the same thing. The D3 and the whatever the hell it's got the near infrared. I read somewhere that far infrared was best for like muscular dystrophy or muscular stuff or back stuff. That's what it was seared into my mind.
How far away?
Who knows what the frequencies are? It's probably just the
100
type,
feet.
Like
A mile?
no, like the light bulb is
Yeah.
a far infrared instead of a near infrared. Yeah, it's like the light bulb color. It's something like that.
Got you.
But I've been doing the balls, but I don't know. Does it do anything?
Well, the sun lamp obviously does more than any other supplement, with the exception of straight up steroids.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you find
If
it
you
really-
don't, like especially now, if you're not getting a sun lamp, you're frying your head.
Yep.
You
All it
need
is is LED.
you need to do the sun lamp. Yes, for sure, you have to.
And I like to reduce the amount of supplements I eat. I'd
All
rather do a
winter.
light.
I've never noticed a difference with supplements ever.
No, never.
Oh,
never.
I take to him.
Sometimes
I still take them. I just don't notice anything.
I do. If I'm on like a perfect routine and then when I come out of it, I come way out of it. I'm like, I feel like my engine's got air in it. I don't know. It could be psychosomatic, but I've always felt like if I'm on because I take a lot of them, so it's like it's like I eat 2 hams a day or I don't.
I do notice the Ray Pete stuff. We've been doing that.
Doing PD?
Like the B1, all that stuff you're supposed to take.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have been doing that, and I do feel. I would say I don't know if it's enough of a difference for it not to be psychological. That's the only reason I say that. I know for a fact the sun lamp is doing work. Yeah.
Gotta be.
Yep.
Yeah.
But everybody says that.
If I don't do the sun lamp especially in the winter, it's not good.
You doing up to the 5 minutes? You step it up?
5 minutes per side I've been doing. Yeah.
sun lamp.
Not every day. Or every day? Or?
As much as I can.
Okay. Anyone here buy incandescent bulbs for their place? Anyone considering that?
Sheep's wool.
If I had my together, I would. Yeah. For sure.
I'm going to try that out.
These are incandescent,
Oh,
just so you know.
nice.
That's why they're hot. It's also why they look better.
Tim Waltz likes it better.
Yeah, Tim Waltz likes to bake his balls.
He's like, yep.
Yep.
Puts
Front of
bacon around
Chinese
his balls when he uses the lamp on.
He puts bacon and cheese on his balls before he uses the lamp.
It's a Minnesota thing. I saw a video on how canola oil's made.
They make it in Mobile, Alabama.
What is it?
Fuck.
Made out of tires?
Oh yeah, canola oil is cancer.
No, but what
cancer.
is it though? Isn't it like
It's
hilariously bad?
rapeseed oil or something.
The machines that they press it through these disgusting
industrial machines. Don't
It
eat
also
the canola
contains
oil, Chris. I
inoviable,
can put canola
mostly
oil in a
plant
burger right
pieces.
now.
So the
That
first
looks
step
yummy.
is to
Watching this made me actually consciously want to not have this ever again.
place
Chris turned into a yoga
screw
woman.
press.
Now,
Its
that
threads
right there, the
squeeze flakes
sluice that's
from
running down the grill.
When manufacturers call something a slurry,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Pressure.
always a, you know you're in for a good mix with a slurry.
Just shut up.
forcing every
That's what they should call it.
then
Just
drains
shut
out
up.
through
Let the
receiver's
cake
oil.
coming out.
This
When they
screw
press the cake
extracts
out,
nearly
and bring
3/4
all
of
the
that.
sluice too. You put the magic wand in there. We're putting the magic wand in there.
Exit.
I call that
This one
Now that
has
is-
70 wash with the salt.
And that's the piss.
This chemical
That's good oil.
Now the Missoula company's been in business since 1945.
Since the end of World War II, we used to make it out of Jews.
That's what they told us.
They wash the oil for 20 minutes with sodium hydroxide.
They wash it for 2 seconds with lysergic acid. Then they
so that the
vaccinate it.
centrifugal force separates the natural impurities.
They
But
naturally
the factory
vaccinate
later-
it.
It still contains natural waxes, which make it look cloudy.
Which make it yucky, icky
So the next
gunkers.
step, the waxes don't go to waste either. The factory
isn't it?
Eat up.
uses them
Looks like
to produce
RoboCop.
vegetable
Yummy,
oil.
yummy.
What's the routine with the red panel? You just sun, whatever.
Probably as much as possible.
Yep. How about direct open eyes into them?
I have not been doing that.
I've heard stories
I think
about it
that-
fixing eyesight, but it sounds like a silly tale.
Anything that's fixing eyesight related sounds like fakery to me. I think that's a joke.
I
but I don't
start
know.
fixing my eyesight.
I don't know. But
You can see through my clothes.
I prove it to everyone.
I'll never deny anything. I won't even deny flat Earth.
It's
And
just a vibe that you think you have it.
yeah, I know I have one. I went to the dentist for the first time this week
Like you
in
got worms.
15 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't you f***ing look at me weird.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? And I was like, don't you look at me weird. Because I know you're going to see some
Yeah.
And
Well, they're used to that though.
They are.
Yeah.
I was actually,
Everybody does that.
yes.
I don't know anybody that takes care of their teeth
No.
except for me and
No.
Chris.
Sometimes if I floss for like 4 days, I feel like I'm a fucking.
You're the man.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm really.
You have a PhD.
I'm like giving people advice about life and shit.
Dr. Terrell.
I've been flossing actually.
Yeah, I don't know if you know that. No, not a lot of bleeding at this point. I'm just able to floss. I bought I put them in the back seat of my passenger car pocket, and I have the little harp flosses, and I use them like in the road because before I was using my fingernails.
Oh no.
For the last 10 years.
I mean, that's better than nothing.
Right. It gets the food out. It's not rotting
Gets the
chicken
job
meat.
done.
And I have a rotted tooth right
What are you
here.
supposed to be ashamed of having fingers?
Right. Big deal. What are these things going to grow? What else am I going to do with them? They're bone.
They grow on trees?
They work good. It works. It works
Yeah.
better than the harp.
You didn't seem to be complaining when I was caressing your face.
You didn't seem to be complaining when I was scratching the inside of your pussy.
Hey,
Ow, ow. I'm like, I know where the G spot is, honey.
you didn't seem to be, you weren't getting all hot and bothered when I was using you like a guitar.
I was using you as a nail file when I was using the inside. Oh, you got your period. Just like, no, I'm just bleeding. No, I'm just in pain now. But I went there. And then
You didn't seem to care when I was doing object play with a bottle making it go pop.
but I wanted to get it all done at once. I wanted to have like a big,
You think you're so hot because you don't want to do blood play?
what?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's gothic. It's goth. You're like,
Look, I'm a goth.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
I thought it was going to all go at once.
Ever
Like,
see Interview with the Vampire? Hello.
you think the dentists will ever see, you think dentists ever see parasites in the mouth?
No.
I know. See, they're not there.
I've seen videos though of people with maggots in their feet in their mouth. Have you ever seen that video? It's
No.
like, but they're usually from some f***ed up country.
Yeah.
So they're just like they're missing teeth and they just have maggots growing in their mouth.
Holy shit. Bro. Some
Like
people eat
that's
them.
a long overdue.
Yeah,
If
dentists.
you get to the point where you got maggots in your teeth,
You should bring them here and put them in hotels.
You should get them a 5-star hotel.
I've told my
They're as
friend.
American as you are.
Thank you.